Right.
Shoot, wrong one. Now we are holding 60 FPS. Without a doubt, we're at holding 40%. Don't you start with me, okay? I'm gonna block that other one, so don't you go judging me. No move for your shit, young man. Now I have stuff to do. Justin, you have another issue here. Okay, what is it? What's the issue? Might as well fix that too, since we're practically done this, like, restarted this stream like 3 times. I'm not panicking. Just tell me what it is. Go on. Well, we're waiting. Okay, now I'm starting to think this isn't an issue at all. You're just playing around with me. You're just trying to stall for time. It's a little quiet? Am I really that quiet? That's an easy fix. How about now? Much better? Much better.
Let's go, go, go!
Right.
Now, CPU is currently holding at 42%, 38%. Now, unfortunately, due to the last issue, okay then. But now that all this suspense is over, I'm gonna restart what I said on the previous thing. 60 FPS has been testing me for 60 FPS has been bugging me for numerous times. So this is it. If it does not work this time, YouTube is just not meant to be with 60 FPS for the moment until I get myself a bigger thing back there with money. Shit's going on. If it doesn't work, 60 FPS just wasn't meant to be. I have about a lot of money saved up now, so I can practically buy a pretty good monitor if I have one just as good as Matt. I mean, you do, Matt. Or if not better. I'm not. My current bit rate is now with 60 FPS 6,000. I repeat again, 6,000 FPS, 6,000 bit rate. And I am currently holding 46 CPU. I'm very curious.
Right.
You know what? Let's make the big jump. 8,000. Under 200? Well, I could practically. Well, then I'll aim for 1,000. I don't know. We'll see. You or Jake said you would help me out with like a monitor setup before. Like if I ever needed anything with that sort of thing, if I ever went down that angle, you guys would help me out. So I'm not worried. Let's make the big jump. 8,000. Apply. Current OBS CPU. It hasn't even budged. What? Oh, it's moving. No, it's not. It hasn't even. It hasn't even budged. Sorry, just.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
I'm at 8,000 and it hasn't even budged yet. Not a monitor, but like a thing, like a PC setup. That's it. A PC setup. Not a monitor, but a PC setup. A tower? Is that what I'm talking about? Let's assume that we're talking about the same thing. A tower is the same thing as a PC setup. Then yeah. We're gonna get a graphic card, fans, and so on and so forth. All those. Okay, yeah, we're talking about tower. If it's 2.7, then hell, I'll put down 3.5. I have about 5 grand back there, so I can I can make the money. Release my computer cup. Well, point is, you and Shaft and RJ likely would help me out with that if I ever wanted to go down that angle. But anyway, current CPU with 8,000 bitrate, 38%. I kid you not. I'm very curious what happens if I put it at 10. Should I do it? Like, we're already having a solid connect. Like, this already looks badass as hell. Hmm. 1 to 10? Oh, whatever. If I ever went down that angle, I know who to go to. Anyway. So we beat... and cough drop. So we beat the boss. We beat the boss. So... we can finally go into the main story. Actually, we do one of Oliver's missions. Ymir. Danger strikes close to home for young Reen, with a strange beast stirring up strife on the path of Ymir. Will he answer the call? Will his sister be impressed with his manly feats of strength? Will anyone actually read this? Audio fragments? What do I do with that? Is that from the game or is that from me? And how am I supposed to fix that? It's game? Okay, so let's system options. Let's tone it down a little. Or it should do the trick, right?
This one looks dangerous.
Let's
Be
move.
careful. My turn.
Delicious.
It's my turn. Now.
My turn.
Okay. I'll handle it.
Witness the fruits of my training. Power! Radiant Lion! You still have a lot of training to do.
Alright, let's try it again then. Alright. Oh, nope. Wrong one. Wrong one. Alright, we'll try this. You tell me if it sounds any different, Matt. One issue. Yeah, I won't argue there. Might get myself like a half decent camera or something. Plug it in as a mic, you know? I could do that. Doesn't have to be too expensive or anything, just needs to be, you know, better quality than this. What are you talking about? I could get myself like a camera or something. Plug it in UPS and everything. Couldn't I do that? Pretty sure you can do that. Yeah, I can't fix it up here, but I could get a replacement. Okay. Just as long as we're clear. So, take me back to Emir. I wanted to save a trip.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
Oh. That's a bit right. Look up. We're at 50%. Why are you... We're going for the jugular. We're going 10,000 bit. 10,000. Even if YouTube only picks up only 6,000, if it even comes out even a little bit better, it's worth it.
Right.
And besides, it has excellent connection. Excellent connection. So, 10,000 bitrate. Jump between 44 and 52. Now it's back down 30. What are you reading? Holy shit. I mean, I'm glad this new thing is actually working great. But this is just borderline ridiculous. Like, none of this would even be possible. What's my GPU at? Oh, wow, you're really kicking into gear. My GPU's at 76%. 78%. Yeah, it's really good. I never would have thought that, but still. Alright, okay, well, let's, north by east? The hills are alive, Dearine, with the sound of monsters. The highlands, to be more precise. And I'd like you to look into it personally. I hope your skills haven't plateaued yet. Because you'll have to fly, like, dare I say it, the wind to deal with this threat.
Where do you want to go?
I've been tempted to buy... Oh, that's not a bad idea, given what I've seen so far. Towards the east side.
Full speed ahead! Let's go, go, go!
I've got this.
Right up there, huh?
This one looks dangerous.
Let's
Be
move.
careful. Might. Here I go. Of course. Arc is activate.
My turn.
Yeah, I can see. Well,
You still have a lot of training
I don't
to do.
understand the specifics about whole game tower setups and everything, but I can understand. Let me see. There once was a woman from Ruhr. When I saw her, I wanted to woo her. She gave me a slap when I sat on her lap. Now I have one lover fewer. Ah, how I love composing a clever verse. I want Oliver's voice actor to read that poem. I want him to read that as with Oliver's voice, and I just want him to like, how would he read that? How would he say that to us if he was reading a poem to us? That'd be fun.
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead! That one's gonna be a pain. Careful.
Ah.
This one's dangerous.
My turn.
Stay on your toes. My turn. It's my turn.
They're off guard!
You're done.
Be gone! Together, Laura and Fee.
Spells victory.
Morning Moon wasn't an option. Gasp. I'm gonna screenshot that way you can't take it away. Yeah. Can I pull it up on here? No, I guess not. For the sheer purpose of something? I'm gonna toss shield. Put in. I'm gonna just swap that for a second just so I can put you at the top. And for the sake of purposes, because I really want to get through one of those fights, speed 2. Or I could just go raw power, but you know what? Let's put that there. How's that, Matt? Better for you? Alright, not a bad idea. I'll take your word for it. No, it's not a bad idea. I agree with you. Power 2. Speed 3. I'll still be fast. Just I'll hit a little harder. Honestly, it's hard to say what's better with a 500 or like 10 speed or like 500 straight. It's hard to tell which is better. Whether I want to hit fast or like hit hard, it really, it's hard to say. I don't understand why. It's really not that great of an anime, in my personal opinion. I mean, I got a way to say it. It's a JoJo's reference, in fact. It's shit! Absolute shit! When we speak of serpents, what should spring to mind but the fell of Jormungand? But in truth, I have my own glorious serpents I bring out at parties and on special occasions. In fact, Rain, this is Major Vander. Pay no attention to this prince and just kill the monster.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
I don't understand why. But while we're on the topic of watching old shows, I decided to pick up Baki again. B-A-K-I. Baki. Or rather, its second series called The Son of Ogre.
I could probably fish here.
I'd have to argue against it. It's nothing like the dragster. The reason why is because at least the dragster is actually fun. Grand Crest Wars is not fun.
Hostiles
Damn, I wasn't paying
Let's
attention.
move.
beginning combat.
Sit.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized. Guess that one's gonna be a pain. Careful.
I don't see it, but whatever, man.
This one's dangerous.
Here I go.
Stay on your toes.
Yeah. My turn. Ha! Now.
I'll back you up.
My turn. Ha! Now.
I'll back you up. I'll handle it. My turn. Here I go. It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Onward!
Now. Okay. Got it.
An opening!
Here I go. Yeah.
Armor Knights on horseback on crossbows.
Here.
Thanks.
My turn.
Leave this to me! They're off guard!
You're done. It's my turn. Arcus activate. My turn.
Here I go. Ha! Now.
I'll back you up. Okay.
Actually, no, because I don't really remember Grand Crest Wars. I mean, I seen it all the way through, but it
My
was
turn.
just so bad that I poured every bit out of it from my mind.
Of course.
I don't remember any of the characters' names. I barely remember their faces, except for like 2 or 3 of them. And quite frankly, I don't even want to remember the rest of it.
Arcus
I'll
activate.
handle it. Here.
Thanks. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Oh no, he's one of the ones I remember, but except Grand Crest Wars Oliver is, how should I say this? He doesn't measure up. Okay. Good work, Green. Toa, what are you doing on the screen? I bet you weren't expecting me to show up, were you? I can access the computer from I'm in my chair. Normally you'd report to Prince Oliver, but seeing as we can't get in contact with him, I'm going to be the one listening to your report today. I need to adjust this real quick. Whew. Oh, I see. Well, in that case...
Well done!
There's one quest missing. That should be everything. There's still time left until the operation is scheduled to start, so let me know if you have anything else to report. I will. Thank you. Go front deck real quick. I think we need to talk to a certain someone. Patrick. The most important task may have fallen to your class, but the rest of us will still be joining the fight as well. We'll keep the Imperial Guardsmen out of your hair so you can focus on your own battles. You'd better not let us down. Naturally. We'll be able to fight with confidence knowing we've got a good people covering our backs, you included. Don't presume that I'm doing this to help you. My main concern is that you save His Majesty, and Elise, of course. I can't stand the thought of her being imprisoned a moment longer. She's far too lovely for that, and to be your sister. Believe me, I want to rescue her. Still, while I appreciate the sentiment, you know who else she's far too lovely for? You. So don't even think of trying to cozy up to her. Do you have to be so menacing and overprotective every time I bring her up? I was trying to show my concern. Use the paintbrush to command cavalry. Yeah, that's one thing I remember about him. Say what you will, but I do not like it. To quote Chris Evans, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me think. There is one more thing missing. I know it. And I want to at least get to it. December 31st. There is... Already got those done. There it is, the absentee father. Then we'll have it all done. So first... Father Paulo? Trista's church. There we go. Okay. So let's head back to Trista. The things we like and love aren't just about being the best.
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
Well, I got another quote for you. Eat shit. Justin Sats. 2021. The battlefield in Heimdall is scheduled to begin soon, is it not? I hope he doesn't wind up in the middle of it. Is something wrong, Father? Oh, hello. I hate to put anything more onto your... I'm sucking on a cough drop. Give me a break. Yeah, well, you and I are friends, and I feel like I don't say an occasional eat shit or fuck you, buddy. then it's not a normal thing. I hate to put anything more onto your young shoulders, but you may be able to help. Would you lend me your aid? I don't mean to pressure you, of course. I imagine your mind is already occupied with more pressing matters. Oh, I have more than just a slight cough. I have a pretty bad cough. You just saw the light of it. Trust me, it was worse earlier today. You had an ingrown toenail? Holy shit, man. Well, I have some... It's gonna be hard to see, but I got some grease and stuff in my fingers. See that black gunk? This is hold on. That's some nasty stuff, man. Sure, we're free until noon. For obvious reasons. What do you need? Not exactly, no. Or at least I may have known of it, but I don't know the term. So, no. Thank you so much. My request concerns a fellow clergyman. A traveling priest who visited us this morning, actually. Priest travel? Wait, that sounded wrong. Priest travel? Some of them, they're sent to places without churches to fulfill various religious duties there. That's right. Ever since the war began, the church has been dispatched even more of them across Erebonia. Oh. Shit. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. I'ma just... Ooh, that is painful looking. Yikes, I have not had to deal with something like that before. That is nasty. Yeah, you had it worse, my friend. But no, my cough, as it were, evolved from a very dry throat, which evolved to a runny nose, like holy shit, I had to use the bathroom every 30 minutes to blow my nose. And then my dry throat evolved to a very hard cough, and I've had the cough since maybe around Wednesday. So, yeah. That's the only symptom that seems to be left. My dry throat is practically gone, and my runny nose has stopped. I'm gonna do that right now. That's right. Ever since the war began, the church has been dispatched even more of them across Erebonia. Burners, huh? Have I had burners? Or was that a Sprite? I don't know. I'll look into it. It's our duty to support people in need, and traveling priests can do so in areas those like myself cannot. This priest, however, only made the briefest of stops here, saying he wanted to learn more about the state of the country. He left already? That is rather worrisome. There's no telling what the fallout of the battle in Heimdall could lead to. The fact that he was an elderly gentleman only serves to compound my concern, too. I wonder if it was that priest. I wonder if it was him. I think I could picture his face. In fact, since it doesn't hurt to actually say so, I think he's one of the new characters in Kuro. He's that older white guy with the beard. I think that's the priest. I'm not confident, but I think that's him. The fact that he was an elderly gentleman only serves to compound my concern too. If you could, would you mind checking to see whether or not he safely arrived at his destination? Yeah, that dude. That dude who's not dead. I think we could do that. Especially since the courageous saved us so much time. I don't know if we'd be able to. I don't think we'd be able to if we were if we were taking the trains. Yeah, that real big dude. Yeah, sounds like you picked the right guys for the job. Agreed. Let's see if we can't get any updates on this old man and safety. So that's settled. What exactly did he go? Where exactly did he go, Father? He said he was bound for the church in Celtic. He sounded very upset about what happened in there before. What had happened there? I can only imagine he wanted to see the damage for himself. Understood. Okay, gang. Next stop, Celtic. Thank you very much for doing this for me. I very much appreciate it.
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
So I bulked up my... bit rate to 12,000. How this will go? It's anyone's guess now. Is it even better than what it was before? I gotta ask. I can only assume. I mean, compared to the start of the stream, we're twice as better looking than we did before. Excuse me, Father, but could I ask you a question? Has a traveling priest visited the church recently? He did indeed. In fact, he even made it a point to visit everyone affected by the assault. The fact that a priest from the holy city of Arteria came all the way to visit was rather motivating for all of us. I see. There probably wasn't any point in worrying that when he was just a quick train ride away. Whoa! What's going on here? There's the streaming bitrate thingy. We recommend... Okay, so according to YouTube suggestions, we recommend you use a bitrate of 4,500. 4,500 bitrate. Oh crap. What the hell? What's going on? Let's turn it back down. Looks like everything's going out of control. $10,000. We're back in green, boys. Back in green. Alright, so we can't do 12,000. But at the very least, 10's fine. Stream latency. I don't see him here though. Well, he mentioned that he wanted to see more of the war's impact on the countries firsthand. I imagine he's probably heading for his next destination by now. Really? That's somewhat worrisome. I can't imagine the trains will be running as scheduled with the battle for Heimdall beginning at noon. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Did he tell you where he was going, Father? I'd like to go and check up on him if I can. I believe his next destination was Berea Heart's Cathedral. It's only one stop away. Right, let's hurry and catch up with him.
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
I don't see anyone here who fit the bill of the traveling priest. Let's just be sure. Excuse me. Did a traveling priest happen to stop by here recently? He certainly did. He wasted no time in asking for details about the Croydon province current state A2. I'm relieved to hear that he arrived safely. Did you have some business with him, perchance? I'm not particularly fond of his kind. They have far too much leeway. Traveling or not, he is a priest. He is expected to uphold the order of the church and conduct himself as a man of the cloth. Wasn't expecting that. Sounds like there's no love lost between them. Traveling priests don't appear to behave all that differently from the regular ones, as far as I can tell. Do you know where he is now? He mentioned something about wanting to get a better grasp on the effects of this war. Not again. He has left again, then. That's certainly a surprise. He's certainly making his way around quickly. That just makes me all the more suspicious. Would you happen to know where his next destination was? He said he was heading to Legram. Much like here, he wished to visit at the church there. Thank you for the information. The trains will be stopping soon, so we should hurry up and find him. Let's get going then, shall we?
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
Right. Well, isn't that a surprise? What can I do for you kids? Sorry to bother you, Father, but we have something of urgent to ask you. A traveling priest? Do you mean that old dude who was just here a while ago? Maybe? Man, he was built for an old guy. I believe you me. Hey Matt, your favorite line, believe you me. Nice as pie though. Would have loved to chat with him more if I had the time. Being a traveling priest must be pretty rough right now with everything going on though. You're telling me. It's good to know at least he's alright. It's good to know he's still alright at the very least. Not that any of this makes sense. Believe you me, me you believe? Believe you me? No, believe me you? He's fine? He's fine, what doesn't make sense about that? Traveling from Tristan to Legrand makes 5 hours, even without any breaks. That priest somehow managed to not only get here faster than that, but also make stops to Celtic and Bereahard. How? That's true. Under normal circumstances, he'd just be arriving here now, even if he boarded a train earlier this morning. Father, do you happen to know where he is now? He said he had something to do over in Ruhr Cathedral, actually. Figure he's probably already on his way. Ruhr? It'd take more than half a day to get there, even without military strife. What would anyone want to do in Ruhr anyway? I bet it'd be cool if he was already there. It'd be cool if he was already there, though, wouldn't it? It sounds the same, but I want to make sure. Let's get over to Ruhr and check. Cool. Good luck with whatever's going on, I guess.
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
Welcome to Ruhr Cathedral. We'll be starting Mass soon. You're all more than welcome to attend, of course. Thank you, Father. Actually, there's something we need to ask you. I think I know who you might be referring to. Indeed, a traveling priest did pass this way not too long ago. What? Masterine? That doesn't make any sense. There has to be some kind of trick to this. Besides, traveling priest or not, I doubt he needs to be on the move this much. Anyway, presuming he's already left, you wouldn't happen to know where his next destination was, would you? He mentioned he was headed for the chapel in Ymir. Said there was something he needed to look into. You just missed him, in fact. We did? In that case, with Ymir being 3 hours away, there's no way he could get there ahead of us. Right? Time to fat up. Now let's skedaddle. Alright, let's head a course for Ymir. Thank you for your help, Father. Think nothing of it. May the goddess's light shine upon you.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
Is something the matter, Reen? You seem awfully flustered. I have something urgent I need to ask you. Has a traveling priest been here? Traveling priest? Ah, now it all makes sense. What does? You've been chasing after this priest for quite a while, haven't you? Always puzzled why you couldn't catch up to him, right? And now here you are, convinced that you would be able to arrive before him. Oh dear, he arrived here before us, didn't he? That he did, I'm afraid. We were enjoying some tea together not that long ago. We were talking about all of you, in fact. It just so happens that a traveling priest is an old friend of mine. He is? That's surprising. Whoever this priest is, he doesn't sound like your average clergyman. Although Father Bernard always did strike me as someone well-connected, so if anyone might know him. Regardless, he left a letter in my care. It's addressed to all of you, too. Here you are. Thank you. What's it say? What's it say? Let's see. Greetings, students of Class 7. You have my apologies for not taking the time to speak to you after you come all this way in pursuit of me. I did very much enjoy our little game, however. While I may not have been able to catch up in the end, that courageous of yours is quite an impressive ship. I hope you'll make good use of it in the future. I also hear that you are improving the lives of this country's people and better this current situation. An honorable goal, if I may say so. This is an old nation, but change is always possible. With youngsters like all of you striving to improve it, it may have a bright future indeed. Regardless, I will now be departing for Western Arabonia. These are dangerous times, and I have duties as a clergyman to fulfill, and fulfill them I shall. Good luck to all of you in the future, wherever your travels may lead you. Barkhorn, the Traveling Priest. P.S. While it may not be my intention, I seem to have caused a lot of concern to poor Father Paulo. Please do pass on him that I'm alive and well. I also seem to have wasted quite a lot of your time by making you pursue me from place to place. It's not much, but please accept the attached as an apology. He knew we were doing the whole time. He's definitely no ordinary priest. Do you remember hearing one of the particular strong old men among the traveling priests of the Septian Church? I wonder if he goes by the name Roaring Lion. Oh, the Roaring Lion. Oh. No, I don't think... No, he's not the Roaring Lion. I don't think he is Roaring Lion. Or if he is, then that leaves a lot of questions to be answered. Still, he managed to outrun us every single time. Was he using a high-speed airship or something? What is going on here? Why is chat blowing up? Movie Daddy on TikTok. Never had any... Maybe next time. How would a traveling priest have access to something like that, though? Do they use them in parts of the Septian Church? Come to think of it. I'm not reading that. Nah, it can't be. Regardless, trust me when I say you needn't worry about him. And if you would, please pass on the news of his well-being to Father Paulo and Trista too. We will. I see. I suppose my worries were all or not in the end. Well, that's a relief. I feel terrible about the lengthy chore I'd given you. It really wasn't that bad. It was a kind of learning experience. I never knew there was a traveling priest who operated on this guy's level until now. The church must be really worried about him in this war if they're sending men like him into Arabonia. I should say so, though I can't pretend to have much knowledge about the matters higher up in the church. Perhaps they conclude that Arabonia getting any more chaotic could destabilize the whole of Western Arabonia, Western Samaria. A risk like that has nothing to celebrate, but I must admit that I find the presence of men like him in the region encouraging. As a fellow man on the cloth, I have a new standard to measure up to, and I hope that the aid I can offer people is on par. We wish you luck in that, Father. Thank you. Take care now. No matter how far away you may be, the thoughts and prayers of all of us who wish for peace will be with you. May the goddess bring you safely back to us soon. I hope so, Father. Whew. Now let's report this and move on. '80s, huh? How many '80s do we got?
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Leave it to me! Let's go, go, go!
Right.
That one's gonna be a pain. Careful. This one's dangerous.
Here I go.
Stay on your toes.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Let's go, go, go!
I've got this.
Oh!
Enemy sighted. My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
We're good. This is the resting area.
Right.
This is the resting area in the proving. Why would I do that?
Wow!
Much better.
Rank A0? You're amazing! Here's a bonus from the Academy. Wow! That must have been tough.
Alright. I kinda like what I got, so. I always wonder why characters always say that the enemy is going to be tough, even though they're... Yeah. Alright. So,
Where do
with
you
that
want
out of
to
the
go?
way... Supposedly there's a thing
Leave it to
with
me.
Schmidt. Why would I want to talk to Schmidt? Why? I'm just not even about because I don't really. Yeah, as you should, Sarah. Alright, well, let's head back to the Courageous. anything I can make. Guess I'll max this one out.
Sure, I'd love to. It looks good. I really hope.
I could certainly use the practice. I'm proud of this one.
I can live with that. 81, 91. I can live with that. Alright. So everything's good to go. Can I set this? Bottom one looks nice, but I'm not gonna use it. Whatever. Well, everyone, it's been a fun ride, but let's dive in to the absolute final quest of this part. You know what I mean. Commence the operation.
I'm so proud of you, Reen.
Okay, but maybe not final. Sorry, Millie. Sarah takes it. I'll finally have more time. What does that mean? More time on your Saturdays. What? What? What you talking about, fool?
minutes remaining. All students, assume your positions.
Fourth Armored Division, charge! Third Armored Division, advance!
Yes, sir!
Left flank! Fire a barrage to cover your retreat!
Do not cower! We have the advantage!
The 4th Armored Division's sterling reputation is well deserved.
I would have preferred a fight with the two of you in Soldas, Craig the Red and Nightheart the Mighty. But this is how the winds have decided it must be.
Besides, what fun would it be if our battle ended so easily? May we enjoy our feast of battle to its fullest!
Very well, Black Whirlwind! Then witness the spirit of the Imperial Army! Onwards, Nightheart!
Roger that, General.
Aurelia being Aurelia.
Is she even human?
This is the power of the Golden Rakshasa!
My, this is disappointing.
Oh, please tell me this is some sort of joke. I came all the way here, and yet this is all the great one-eyed Zek's army can do? I'll be rather disappointed if we finish this without me even breaking a sweat.
Damn you! You haven't seen anything yet!
That's enough of your childish taunts.
At last my dear master shows himself. But what a pity. I was hoping you'd get yourself a sold out and fight me with your swordsmanship.
Swords have their place in the world just as armies do. I don't intend to rely on the Vander name on a battlefield such as this. I never expected for you, of all people, to cooperate with Duke Cayenne's scheming. What reason would possibly inspire you to raise your blade for his cause?
What else? I wish to be known as the strongest warrior who ever lived. Stronger than even the famed Lance Maiden.
I am the one who excelled at both the Arcade and Vander schools of swordsmanship. First, I will defeat the man who taught me the Vander style. You. And once you have fallen by my sword, I shall take down the Radiant Blade Master himself.
I raised a real tigress, didn't I?
Yes.
But you would do well not to assume victory is within your grasp. All units, assume the two-headed dragon formation. Limit the enemy's movement. Surround and annihilate them.
Yes, sir.
What's that noise?
Is there a battle going on nearby?
Citizens of Heimdall! Citizens of Heimdall! Traitors who wish harm upon His Majesty are approaching. I repeat, traitors who wish harm upon His Majesty are approaching. Please remain inside until they have been eliminated. I repeat, please remain inside until they have been eliminated.
If you want to eliminate the traitors, you can start by offing yourselves!
Yeah, the nobles are the real traitors around here! Why are you all gathering outside? Didn't you hear the announcement? Get inside at once! Oh, crap.
What's that?
I've heard this sound before.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Prince Olivert's airship?
It's the Crimson Wings! The Courageous is here!
Stop! Stop this commotion, I say! Get confirmation from HQ now!
This is Corel Imperial Villa? It's gorgeous.
Hard to believe a place of such scenic beauty is so close to the capital.
Yeah, I didn't know a place this pretty was nearby either.
One company of Imperial Guardsmen and 2 armored cars approaching.
That didn't take long.
Class 7, Group A, advance towards the villa. Group B,
Keep watch on the situation up front while securing the area.
Yes, ma'am! Commence the operation!
Group A, let's go!
Acknowledged.
Also, this was like, everyone with the fights look like on the third-person view. This is it. Get a good look at it, guys. Damn it. I have to point out that Elliot's art thing is like red. Same with Adel and the other one. One of them's not even doing anything. Look at her in the back. Two of them aren't doing anything. Anyway, let's get moving, guys. There you are. Don't let them get away. Don't let them through. Here they come. Let's take them out.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
My turn.
Balamar!
There! Ha! Now! You're mine! You're finished!
I'll handle it.
Onward! Evil will fall before my blade.
Let's get this over with.
My turn. Burn to ash.
Fall! Now! Bucket! How careless! Right! Eat that!
I'll handle it. Now.
An opening! Together, Laura and Fee.
Spells victory.
A lot more spacious on the inside than I was expecting. Yeah, although thankfully it's nowhere near as large as the fortress. How dare you set foot in here? Begone, this is the building. This building belongs to His Majesty. It is hardly the place for insolent children such as you. I don't think you're in any position to be calling us insolent. Enough of your nonsense. How could any group be so oblivious to their own actions? How can any group be so oblivious to their own actions? We'll force our way through. Commencing hostilities.
Bring it on. My turn. My blade will Leave ignorance and light the way.
Termination slash! Gone!
Curse you! We'll cut our own path.
Well, they were tough, just not tough enough. I can hardly believe they're actually using military monsters in a place like this. Judging by the outside, it looks like this place has 3 floors. There's a glass-covered room on the far end of the 3rd floor and used for ceremonies. I would imagine that's where we'll find His Majesty if he's here. All right, let's move, guys. Right. Please be safe, Elise.
What in the mini treasure chest?
Hostile spotted.
Let's move.
Beginning combat.
Burn to asphalt. Now!
All that
You're
up!
finished!
I'll handle it. Done. But we can't relax yet. I spy with my little eye the goods.
Oh, we're outside again.
There's a nice pavilion out here.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here. Here they come! Stay
Here I go.
focused!
Okay.
You're mine!
It's over!
Leave it to me!
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Too slow.
Got you!
Now. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Key? I wonder what this unlocks. I'm sure we'll find out if we keep poking around here.
Sounds like things are nasty down there.
Yeah, but the best thing we can do is take care of things here.
Here they come! Stay
My
focused!
turn. Second Gale!
My turn.
My turn!
Of course. My turn. Done. But we can't relax yet.
Use the key from earlier. It opened. It's right inside.
This could get tricky. Look sharp.
This one looks like a toughie.
Perfect. Okay, activate.
Here goes.
My turn. This
My
activate.
turn. Huh? Here.
The battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
Let me show you why
Here
I
I
call
go.
the purple lightning.
Second floor. Bam! Now!
My turn. Here I come. Now.
Got you!
Of course.
How about this? Leave it to me.
My turn.
My turn. This activate.
Oh, please.
Okay.
My turn.
Too slow. Got it.
Got you!
Here I go. I'll handle it. Now.
Got you!
Now! The battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
All right, that takes care of them.
Let's keep going.
Here they are. What the? They're just kids. Kids are not, they're enemies. Eliminate them.
Enemy sighted. My turn. Burn to ash. Now's our chance. Now!
My turn. Here. Of course. Arcus activate.
Leave it to me.
Now!
Curse you!
Okay. Too slow. Now.
Got you! My turn.
Okay. Okay. Here I go. Your turn. My turn.
Let's move.
My turn. Now! I'll back you up. That's the end of that.
Brains and brawn rolled into one. Nice work.
Dive on in.
Could it be?
Machias! Dad!
Reen? Is that real?
It is. It's me. I'm so glad you're safe.
Are you hurt, Dad?
I'm fine. We all are, fortunately. Though I never thought you would come all the way here to rescue us.
We've received word that our daughter has been under your care, however.
Class 7, was it? Thank you for coming to our rescue.
We are unfit to receive such kind words.
I'm relieved to see everyone here is all right.
That's far enough.
Yay! There she is!
Altina!
You're the girl with the black combat shell.
Otherwise called Best Daughter.
I count 18 days since our last meeting, Reen Schwarzer. Which would have been aboard the Pentagruel.
It's crazy to think about. It's almost been 3 weeks.
That's right. Did you know we were coming?
Affirmative. I received instructions from Lord Rufus to wait here for you.
He really never misses a beat, does he? Just who are you, anyway? That puppet of yours is just like Milliam's. You aren't sisters or something, are you?
In a sense, yes.
You couldn't be.
You don't look that much alike. She would be the elder sister, while I would be the younger one. Do keep in mind that our purposes differ to some extent, however.
I don't get it.
It sounds like there's more to the two of you than meets the eye.
There's a small little interaction between
Can't
Milliam
deny being
and
curious about who you
Altina.
really are. Now isn't the time to get to the bottom of that.
How about they're somehow connected to something? Maybe I'll play through this one more time, just to show you, but that can wait for another time.
If you intend to stand in our way, then we intend to remove you by force.
Right. And sorry, but we won't be holding back.
Reen!
Be careful, son.
I see no meaning in negotiating further. And while I remain partially reluctant, I will rely on the Society's contraptions for backup.
Now, sweetie, I don't want to hurt you, but if you do this, I'm left with no choice.
Damn. Here comes trouble.
Good luck, everyone!
Please, step back.
I never raise a hand to you, but I'm afraid I'm going to give you the biggest spanking
Black
ever.
Rabbit Altina, model name OZ74.
And I'm going to
Commencing
hate it.
operation. Beginning combat. Support me, Clown Soleus.
My turn.
Please protect her, Clown Soleus.
My turn. Yeah.
Okay. Here goes. Overdrive! Eliminating targets. Now.
Got you. My turn. My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way.
Self-depleting. Curious. My turn.
Leave it to me!
Forming barrier.
Of course! How about this? Okay.
Forming barrier.
Tina, I don't want to have to do this.
My turn!
My turn.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Mission failed. Done. But how?
Sorry,
We
sweetie.
can't relax yet.
But you were doing it bad. I had to do it.
Objective completed.
She's not dead.
That black
I
shell
would never do
is
that.
nothing like the one I used at the academy.
It couldn't be.
Elise!
Reen! I'm so happy to see you again.
I'm sorry it took me so long to get to you. If I weren't so weak, you wouldn't have been stuck here worrying all this time.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me one bit. All that matters now is that you're here with me. And besides, I know I've caused you no shortage of grief by being here.
She's not dead.
Think nothing of it.
I would never do that to her.
Holding you in my arms makes carrying all the grief in the world worthwhile.
If she was gonna be dead, she'd die of happiness over the amount of pancakes and gummy balls I'd be giving her. Granted, I'm the most richest person in Zemuria right now, but still. My point remains.
Someone's got a serious sister complex.
It's a touching sight, I'll admit.
I'm feeling a little emotional myself now.
What a truly inspiring bond they share.
It's good to see them together again. I'm glad to see you alive and well, Dad.
That I am. Sorry to have worried you. Ha ha! Look at you! You've certainly grown into a fine young man since I last saw you, haven't you?
Try not to tease me in front of the Imperial family, okay?
Oliver chose well when entrusting the courageous to them.
Looks like our plan was a perfect success.
Hey guys, looks like things went okay on your end too.
Indeed. I guess that takes care of the Imperial Guardsmen here.
Reen Schwarzer, as well as each of the other members of Class 7. You have my most sincere gratitude for what you have done.
We really can't begin to thank you enough.
Please, don't thank us. We simply did our duty as Erebonian citizens.
Besides, we wouldn't have been able to do anything alone. We only came this far because the whole academy was behind us.
I swell with pride to hear as much. My alma mater seems to be raising truly exceptional students these days. I couldn't be happier.
Did I hear that right? You attended Thor's as well, Your Majesty?
That I did. It's a long-standing tradition that the men of the Imperial family attend the Academy.
It still bugs me that the Emperor is voiced by Madara. Of all people, Madara. The most... the second most evil person to ever exist. Oh my god. It's incredible. I mean, they're both... I think it's more water, but still. He's the one that went, weakness of any kinds disgusts me. No, it's weakness of any kind completely revolts me. Although there was more to that. The guy was being a complete sexist to one of the female, let's just say, country leaders, let's call it, just for, you're not familiar with it, so. But, yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna just get water real quick and, I'll be right back. So. I'm back. So, apologize to wait.
Oliver did in his younger years, and Adios willing, Cedric will as well.
Come to think of it.
Where is the Crown Prince?
Yeah, I can't see that little cutie anywhere.
Hey. Hey. B. No. No. I love you, but never call him that.
Fee, stop being so disrespectful.
Well...
The Crown Prince was taken from here several days ago. We were told he was going to somewhere in Heimdall, but nothing beyond that.
That's all?
That's a little unsettling.
If you're looking for the Crown Prince, he's been escorted to the palace.
I'll just take the
Flame Palace?
liberty to go to the bathroom.
Why?
I'm sorry.
For what possible reason could he have been taken there? To cooperate in a ritual. Specifically, Duke Cayenne wishes to use the Crown Prince in a ritual, which will be conducted shortly.
A ritual?
Where does the Duke fit in all this?
Sounds like you've got a lot of juicy information you're going to be sharing with us.
My thoughts exactly. Fee, Milliam.
On it.
Roger!
Stay right where you are.
You're trapped now! I know little more about the ritual than you do. One thing I do know, however, is that you're too late to stop it from taking place.
Just how soon is this ritual? What's going on?
Oh, this is like back in the classroom.
Where's it coming from? I think it's from above us.
No. This can't be happening.
Emma?
What's wrong, Emma?
This song is the Hexen clan's most strictly forbidden incantation. A song to summon the vermilion despair from the deepest darkness. Lucifin lead.
What's happening?
An earthquake!
Its source is the palace. So, they intend to recreate what happened 250 years ago, do they?
Your Majesty?
Thou art the Vermilion Emperor, keeper of 1,000 weapons, and ruler of the interval between heaven and hell. As a rightful descendant of the Guardians of the Blaze, I offer unto you this song of exaltation.
Yes! Yes! That wretched Emperor may have halted my ancestors' ambition, but I will grant it in his place.
Sorry about this, Your Highness. Just bear with it a while longer until this is all over.
How is that kinky?
Whoa! The hell?
The space in front of us is distorting.
How splendid! Huh. This could be fun.
It's very nice to know this is in 60 FPS. What in Adios' name?
What is that?
Yeah. Guess that bad feeling I had was right on the mark.
Is that...
What does the Duke think he's doing?
So that's the Infernal Castle. It's just as the Black Records described it. But this time, only the Ashen awoke to do battle with the Azure. On that point, it's very different from before. I can't help but wonder what the outcome will be.
It's simply too early to tell. However, regardless of who wins, the Noble Alliance's victory is all but artfully displayed on a silver platter. We of Ouroboros will be able to advance our plans, and I will be able to grant my own wish. Let us be going, Grianos. We must guide this story to its grand finale. Would you care to accompany us, Your Excellency? If you come, I would be most delighted to prepare you a special seat.
A tempting offer, to be sure, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I'll leave the unseen side of this war to you and Duke Cayenne. I'm content to keep watch over the public face of it, whatever ends up coming to pass.
How very cold. Well then, I bid you adieu.
Whose ballad are you singing with that splendid voice of yours, I wonder? I don't suppose it matters. I have my own duty to attend to.
Lord Rufus, what are you... And what is Where's that giant castle? What should I have the ship do?
You needn't concern yourself with the castle. Leave that to me. Focus on our aerial defense as I instructed. The Crimson Wings will grace these skies soon enough, and I want you to be ready for that.
You're sure? I'm very curious too.
What is that?
It's the size of my tower.
Well, if you'll excuse me, my final mission still remains to be completed. Oh.
Sorry, she got away.
Oh, don't worry about it, Fee. We'll get her next time. Get away from here, Altina. Don't get caught.
Oopsie. We were supposed to keep her there, weren't we?
It doesn't matter. She's the least of our worries now.
Just what is that building?
She'd become my main source of worry.
Is everyone all right?
What do you want, Icy Maiden? What's up, Claire? Toa, Angelica. I take it you were able to deal with the Imperial Guard's main force? Correct. We were able to secure the railroad leading here as well. I prepared a high-speed vehicle to take all of you away from this city, where it will be safer. Please come with me. But... Now, Eustace, you see that's a group hallucination. We should do as she says. Remaining here will inconvenience our people. I suppose you're right. Please take care, Your Majesty. I'd like to return to the City Hall at once. Could you arrange that for me, Captain? Dad? But, sir, I'm the Governor of Heimdall. These may be unusual circumstances, but I have my duties in that capacity to fulfill. The Noble Alliance is likely in a state of confusion after what's happened. This is an excellent time to begin negotiations. As you wish, Your Excellency. I'll have a car prepared at once. I leave the capital in your hands, Governor. Certainly, Your Majesty. Everyone, please hurry on the courageous. We need to gather as much info as we can on exactly what's happening here. Alright. We might even need to help evacuate the citizens of Heimdall if it comes to it. Rean? What's wrong? Well... I'm sorry, Toa. Valimar and I won't be coming with you. We're going to the castle. What? But why? You can sense Crow there, can't you? Along with his Azure Knight. Oh, I see. Right. I'm all but certain that the castle is meant to be the final stage of Valimar and I will have to stand upon. And I have this feeling like it was prepared by some kind of grand destiny. One so great, even the War of the Lions itself was only a fraction of it. You might actually be right, Rean. Your mind's made up, then? Well, in that case, you're not going alone. We're all Thor students, just like you and Crow. But Toa, she's right. You might think you're fated to go there, but what's going on concerns us just as much as it concerns you. We all feel exactly the same way. For Crow's classmates too, and yours. We have as much right to take part in this as you do. I refuse to simply sit and watch by the sidelines. And we won't hear any different. Yeah, don't try and go along, but after we've come this far together, you're not the only one with a stake in this. I need to see with my own two eyes exactly what my brother intends to achieve, so I refuse to be left behind. Yeah, I'm coming with you too. Besides, with the state the capital's in, I can't pretend this has nothing to do with me. You guys are the best, you know? I was going to say at the least Emma and I should accompany you, but why state the obvious at this point? Class 7's bonds are far stronger than our need to fulfill our duty. Naturally, I'm no exception. Sure have changed. Well then, I leave everything to you, Captain. I'm sure you've already got some of the RMP in the city by now, right? Of course, leave everything to us. Lecter is back now as well, so as soon as the opportunity to do so presents itself, I'll hurry along to support you. I'm sure you will all perform admirably. Make sure good use of what you've learned at the Academy, and your path is sure to open. May Adios be with you all. Please take care of yourselves. We will. Thank you. Fear not, Your Majesty. We shall return safely, together with His Highness, His Crown Prince Cedric. Thank you. I just need to add a little bit of this poison here. Should I add this poison too? Yeah, why not? Ah, that's nice. I want you to accept this. I can't believe this. I can believe this? What did he just say? I can believe this? I can wait. I can believe this? Is that our first typo? Isn't this I can't believe this? Like, isn't that what it's meant to be? I can't. I'm not. It's a grand cordon. I'm not. Well. That's an honor given only once every few years. Looking at the medals my daughter has awarded you with, it's clear that you are more than deserving of it. I would ask that each of you to accept one. It's the least I can give you after all you've done for Erebonia. We're truly unworthy, Your Majesty. But thank you so much. Go forth, bearers of the honored lion crest. Fight not for the future of this nation, but for your own individual futures. And when this is over, return to your loved ones safe and unharmed. Yes, Your Majesty.
We'll be in Heimdall airspace in 3 minutes. Let's head straight for Draco's Plaza after entering.
Orbital engines and flight engines are both running at optimal levels here. We're ready for combat anytime.
I don't doubt the enemy's mothership will try and attack, but you just leave that to us.
Understood. Enlighten me on one detail before I go, if you will. Why exactly is Elise on the Courageous?
I know you don't approve of my being here, Rain. But please, allow me the privilege of at least watching over you. I won't ask to accompany you like your classmates, I promise.
That goes without saying. I know you can use a sword, but not anywhere near the level.
Alright, we get it.
We know you're worried about her, but try and see things from her side.
If I may be frank, we couldn't ask for a better way to keep you in check than having her on board.
For once, we're in agreement.
Damn you guys.
Thank you all for your support.
As if anyone in here could turn down those doe eyes of yours, young lady.
Remember, there are a lot of people here waiting for you to come home safely. So don't you dare do anything too rash.
I concur. You need something to restrain you.
You too, Valimar?
I love that.
Afraid you're completely outnumbered, Reen.
You're not going to change their minds, so you might as well just give up and accept fate.
Come on, Reen. You should know when to pick your battles at this point in the game.
Fine.
Thank you, Reen. And everyone else, too.
Honestly. Oddly enough, I think that little exchange helped ease the tension around here.
I think, I'm not gonna bother commenting.
There's a break in the clouds ahead. Coming out into Heimdall airspace!
Whoa!
How can something like that exist?
That thing's gotta be like, what, 800 arch tall?
It's called the Infernal Castle. It once appeared during the War of the Lions as well.
And from there, it must have been sealed away by Dracos the Lionheart and the Lance Maiden.
What are they trying to do with it?
Look, there.
Distance is 2,500. It's coming this way. They've activated their gun turrets. They're not even issuing any warnings.
All engines, full power! Land the ship in Dracos Plaza. Dodge any attacks coming our way.
Aye, aye, Captain.
12 seconds till we reach max speed.
Main cannons and secondary armaments are ready to fire.
All crew members, prepare for impact and the effects of G-forces!
Oh no! Magic Knights!
I figured they'd show up.
Looks like Valimar and I will have to...
Leave them to us! The plan was that we would take care of everything here. And please, proceed onward.
Patrick! Celestine!
We'll be counting on you.
Good luck!
Loggins.
Right back at you.
Here we go, Emily. Right.
As a member of the Florald family, I shall not be defeated.
I imagine if this was actually how should we say this? If this was actually animated, the Divine Knight would give a gentle little kick, and he would be sent flying. Like not enough to really do any damage to him, but like the kick was overall weak, but Vincent was like incredibly. You know what I mean.
And I will gladly fight at your side, Master Vincent.
Let's go, High Bell.
What kind of second years would we be if we didn't help out our underclassmen?
Let the battle begin!
At this rate, we might not have to actually do anything.
Sounds fine by me. Still, don't you think it's about time you stopped holding back?
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Oh dear, it looks like we may have to fight after all.
What's the world coming to when a guy can't even have a smoke in peace?
Well then, let's not keep them waiting.
Now's our chance.
Take care, everyone. May Adios be with you all.
Right!
Courageous, begin rapid ascent. We need to draw the enemy mothership's attention.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Way to go, Reen.
What great power.
Wait! What's that?
Is that some sort of spiritual wall?
Yes, it's a spiritual barrier, and an incredibly powerful one at that.
Ugh, damn her.
Whoa.
Looks like it's not going to work.
If Valimar can't break through it, there's no way Lammy can.
Ugh. Isn't there anything we can do?
I think there is. Thanks to the Zemurian ore, I should be able to amplify my power and channel it through my sword. Can you do that, Valimar?
It is theoretically possible. Bear in mind, the burden will result in me being immobile for some time.
Sorry to ask, but let's do it! Spirit unification!
Cool.
It's just like what Crow did with Ordine.
Now, everyone, let's get inside.
Follow Reen's lead.
Understood. They've entered the castle. But the barriers reappeared over the entrance.
Seriously?
Looks like we're just gonna have to leave everything to them now.
Good luck, everyone.
Adios, please watch over them.
Okay, now this is a final dungeon.
Really? Are you sure about that, Milliam?
Words seem to have little meaning at this point.
Yeah. All we can do is steel ourselves and get moving.
Crow and the Azure Knight are in here, right?
Yes. And I'm almost certain Vita is too.
Duke Cayenne and the Crown Prince are likely accompanying them as well.
Zeno and Leo are probably waiting in ambush somewhere around here, I guess.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we met one or two Ouroboros enforcers along the way.
How are you holding up, Rean? Not too tired?
I'm fine, thank you.
I foresee several hours of rest being required. By my calculations, I should return to peak condition in time for the battle against the Azure Awakener.
Oh, that's funny. I just got a thing from Reddit. It's funny.
Good to hear. All right, ready to get moving? This place carries its weight in history, with ties to both the Divine Knights and the War of the Lions. But that does not now anyway.
Damn it.
All that matters is that you're here, and you have everyone back at the Academy behind you. No matter what you face here, never forget that.
Thank you, Instructor.
We won't. Well, with that said, Class 7, our mission is to investigate this strange castle and find a way to return things to normal. Remember, we're also here so we can carve out a future we've chosen for ourselves. And if we want Crow to be a part of that future, it's time we show him just how far we've come by being together. There's no turning back from here. So let's just keep moving forward.
All right.
All right. You know what? Before I do anything, I want to. Very good. Alright. So, I'm gonna end the stream here. I feel like this is a good stopping point. After the, how should we say, trying time of trying to get everything squared away with 60 FPS. We wasted about 20-30 minutes-ish. I'd say 20, really. And then again, what do I know what I'm talking about? So the next chapter will be the final one of the final act. After that, we'll be immediately, because I imagine I'll be finishing this within 2 hours, give or take. Given the fact I'm max level, I can practically avoid every one of the fights I go into and just go for whatever I want. I imagine it would take 2 hours, maybe closer to 3, and then we'll go on the Diversement arc, which will take another 3, 2 to 3-ish, and then we'll end the stream there. If all goes according to plan, I'll be finishing this and the this act and the Diversement act within 5 hours, if I had things my way. So, yeah. We're approaching the ending here, boys. We're in the final lap. So, with that in mind, I'm calling it. I'm calling it here.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Here I go.
Here I go.
No. Besides, you ended it here. Granted, I think you took a bit longer. I'm going for something different. Tell you what. Tell you what. I'll tell you what. Where is it? Oh, there you are. Oop. I haven't answered your question? Which question? You asked like 4. Anyway. So, I want to end it. You want to continue it. What we have here is a 50 Mira coin. Oop. A 50 Mira coin. This is heads, tails.
Right.
So, heads I go through to the end, tails I don't. Tails I don't. Heads I go through, tails I don't.
Right.
You just said go to the bathroom. That sounds like you want me to go to the bathroom so I can take a quick break and then just come right back and we finish it through. Sounds like you want me to finish. Anyway, heads I do it, tails I don't. One flip decides it all. And if it does end up as heads and I'm doing it, then I will just take a quick break. What do you mean, huh? Follow through, Matt.
Right.
Why tell me to go to the bathroom? I said I'm ending it. Yes, I can read. Oh. 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 Forget everything I just said. Well, man, I kind of just crossed a bridge that I didn't even know existed. You know what? I'm gonna let you have that. Just this once. Remarkably, YouTube isn't censoring you now. Oddly enough. Should I just call on the coin, or do you think I should end it, Matt? I'll let you decide. Coin or end? Make up your mind now, or forever hold your peace, because I'm ending.
Right.
I'm assuming you don't care. So, boys, that's, I didn't know. I thought the what was meant to be a why. More like a why are you calling it? Shut up. Shut up, will ya? Anyway, we'll just call it here. But, as we managed to work out, keep calling me stupid, man. I don't really care. For as long as the stream is still going, it's your floor now. I'm not gonna say anything. Anyhow, as we managed to work out, we managed to get 60 FPS in. More just by changing my encoder, which I didn't think we'd be actually able to. Well, changing the encoder was the easy part, but I'm gonna say, like, getting to where we are now baffles even me. I'm like, we're doing a much better bit rate and we're holding 60 FPS. I didn't think we were actually able to hold this until I actually got myself like a tower, like a gaming tower, PC setup or something. So to know that I've actually got like 4,000, no, more like 2,000 up bit rate, and to hold 60 FPS, and I'm not even at 50, like it. The highest in one is about to 50 CPU. That's fucking fantastic.
Right.
Like, that's fucking amazing. So, the newest norm is now that I'm gonna be streaming at 60 FPS. So, yay. For as long as that for as stupid as this thing dragged on, this thing's over.
Right.
We will pick this up next time. I'll finish up this chapter, like I said, 5 hours, yada yada yada. Epilogue will come in after that. Final act to Diversement, and then the next stream after that will be epilogue, and then I'll be eating Carnelia, and then we might take a break because there are a few more other games I could stream. And I need to finish Cold Steel 3 because I haven't done that yet, but I am getting close. I had to point that out. But let me see. It looks like we're getting close to practically to where I'm starting now, like where I
Right.
We're getting to the point where I started the stream, like where I got into the trails pretty much after this game. Because I got into trails at Steel 3 because of you, Matt. So we're getting close, and it feels like it's great. Anyway, I've dragged this on long enough. I apologize for not streaming last week. That was more of a... I wanted to do something else. I wanted to relax while I watch a friend. Even a friend who shits on me for doing something stupid. Thanks, buddy. Anyhow, so tomorrow Tokyo Xanadu, and then we'll be picking up our usual routine, so on and so forth. Let me me see. I did some stuff over there, which you'll see tomorrow, and I guess that's all. If you guys enjoyed this live stream, feel free to like button, comment, subscribe. Join my Discord server in the description below where you tell me names you want to see me stream. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.